Hi, Glenn. Hey, will you sign a petition to overturn Mayor West's ban on gay marriage?
Gay marriage? Oh, come on. Two halves can't make a hole without a hole. Giggity, 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 giggity. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
If a man lies with a man, as one lies with a woman, both of them have done what is detestable. They must be put to death. Homosexuals are still 6 times as likely to commit suicide than heterosexuals. The most insidious and dangerous of threats today.
Equal rights! Now! Equal rights! Now! What? Marriage is a civil right! Marriage is a civil right!
I just don't think that marriage is the right term to put on it.
Marriage Act should stay in the same way that it is now.
The bigger picture of things, it is just not something that occupies a lot of my consciousness.
Advocating for a change to the platform to enable equality in all things, including marriage.
In August of 2004, the Howard government defined marriage as a union between a man and a woman, effectively banning same-sex marriage. In 2007, the Rudd government removed almost 100 years' worth of legislation discriminating against gay couples in areas such as superannuation, tax, health, aged care and welfare. However, they are still unable to wed. In 2010, the Gillard government was formed, prominently promising that the families of Australia would be protected and that same-sex marriage legislation would not pass. On November the 18th, 2010, the Greens brought the issue to the political forefront once again, successfully passing a bill in the lower house urging all federal MPs to gauge community support for same-sex marriage. Now in December 2011, Labor will vote at their national conference on whether to include same-sex marriage under their supported legislation. As it stands, same-sex couples can settle for legally inferior statuses that discriminate against them in areas such as adoption and tax benefits.
Same-sex marriage. I mean, if you want to have a relationship, you can have it. But you can't ask the government of Australia to bless it. I mean, are we going to get the other mob to marry? And truly, I really think this proposition deserves to be laughed at and ridiculed. It doesn't deserve any serious treatment at all.
Same-sex marriage is recognised in the Netherlands, Belgium, Spain, Canada, South Africa, Norway, Sweden, Portugal, Iceland, Argentina, Brazil, Nepal, as well as parts of Mexico and the United States. So what is it about Australians that oppose same-sex marriage so strongly? Well, in fact, it's not really the Australian people at all.
It's absolutely supported by a majority of Australians. The most accurate polls out there, the Gallup poll, says that their most recent findings are 62% of Australians. I think we need to be out on the streets fighting for it. Like passive support, 62% support is fantastic, but if it's passive support, it won't win us anything. We need to actually fight for this.
Most major dictionaries, such as the Oxford English Dictionary, dropped any gender specifications to do with marriage as early as 2001.
The ban on equal marriage is a manifestation of homophobia that reaches society at all levels.
Is marriage really an institution that should be kept between a man and a woman? Or should its financial and psychological enhancements be available to all types of couples?
We need to get out on the streets and protest in order to get these rights.